Error 15 on intellivent valve White+Rodgers WR37E74A-303.
Do you know the model of your White+Rodgers HVAC unit? How old is it?
For water heater replace in 2014.
How long has this been going on with your White+Rodgers water heater? What have you tried so far?
Just yesterday. I already replaced new flammable vapor sensor.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
I have a spare valve, not new on the shelf, but I want to be sure what is wrong before having to swap the valve. I still think the old valve is good, just need to troubleshoot other thing that got it locked into this mode.
Welcome to Just Answer. My name is will do all I can to help you with your issue. I'm sorry to hear about the trouble you're having. That can be frustrating. Let's see if we can get this squared away. Please be patient, it can take a few minutes for me to respond. First, I'll need some more info so I have a more complete picture of your situation. What LEDs specifically are lit up? Is this an Al Smith or Rheem brand family water heater?
This is Al Smith water heater with intellivent valve from White+Rodgers. The vacation LED, leftmost, and the C LED, rightmost, are lit. Error 15 from manual.
Did you reset the valve after you replaced the sensor?
I did that, but it didn't clear out the error.
Then a bad valve is a possibility with a new FV sensor and a reset valve.
All I did is pushing the two arrows together. As soon as the power was on, I saw the vacation light blinking as I pushed both arrows. But the LED on rightmost, C, stay solid, and once the vacation stopped blinking, the two arrow lights stay solid. If I have another valve on the shelf, how do I know if the valve is good before removing the old one?
That's not the reset procedure. Here is the proper procedure. 1. Manual reset is accomplished by first, turning off power to the water heater for 10 seconds. 2. Restore the power to the water heater. 3. Within 10 seconds of restoring power, press the two temperature adjust buttons simultaneously until the left, green, vacation LED begins to blink, approximately 5 seconds delay. Once the vacation LED begins to blink, release both buttons. 4. Again, within 10 seconds, press both temperature adjust buttons simultaneously until the vacation LED is on steady, approximately 5 seconds delay. 5. Release the two buttons, the microcomputer will clear the FVS lockout and normal operation will then be restored.
I will try that one more time, but if that does not work, is it the only way to replace valve? Nothing else. The reason why I have two valves here because there was similar issue when the new heater was installed after 1 year. But eventually, the guy who installed it get it clear out and finding out it's not the sensor and not the valve, but I don't know how he got out of this error.
If the reset doesn't work, then the only other option is to replace the valve. I assume you've checked your connections.
No. Can you share how?
Well, a bad connection to the sensor could be a problem. Just be sure the leads are seated properly and aren't loose in the connectors.
If you talk about the connector to the sensors, yes, it is tight. Am I right that error 15 is the error that prevent everything from starting? I just concern if there is anything else like blower, igniter issue.
You'd get a different error.
I have ohm meter at home to test the resistance of the flammable vapor sensor, and I know the resistance is lower than 70k ohm. So, there is no vapor present to trigger the valve. Oh. But I forgot to mention one thing, that there was water on the floor the day that it stopped working. Is this related somehow?
If the sensor got wet, it could fail, but you said it was a new one.
How could I get different error code, if from the start, I hear nothing running but the valve control just ran into this error 15? No ignition, no fan running, etc. I replace with a new one, but the same error show. The new one was replaced after the floor is all dry. The water come from washer machine nearby. But no more issue with water leak whatsoever. The new sensor, I mean.
I'm not going to answer a bunch of hypotheticals. Your valve is telling you you have an FE error, so that's how you proceed.
Okay, if you think it's the valve, then I will proceed with that.
Okay.
Please apologize with so many hypotheses.
You do have to properly reset the existing valve, which as far as I know you haven't done yet.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.